Hello and welcome to the knitting class. I'm Pauline Gallagher. Today I thought I would discuss the yarn over when it appears at the beginning of a row. So I'm working on the half Hansel Hap by Gudrun Johnson, and it has a traditional Shetland construction. It starts out with one stitch here and we increase at the beginning of every row, creating a triangle. And the increase that's used is a yarn over increase, and that creates a triangle with these lovely loops at the edge, which can be picked up later and knitted out as a border. So usually when we meet yarn over, we meet it somewhere in the middle of our work. So we know that we have to get our yarn in position so that it'll run from the front to the back of the work over the right hand needle. And when you knit the next stitch, the yarn over has the appearance of like a diagonal line running across the needle. Now, when you meet the yarn over at the beginning of the row, there can be some confusion as to how to make it. How am I going to make that yarn over running diagonally across the needle from front to back? Actually, it's really simple. All you've got to do is put your needle under the working yarn. So now the yarn is running from the front to the back of the needle. Then you go ahead and knit the stitch. So as you can see, when you look at the yarn over in this position, we don't have that usual diagonal line. It just looks like a straight stitch going across the needle. I'm going to work to the other end of the row now and show you what happens when you meet that yarn over on the following row. So I will have done a yarn over at the beginning of the previous row. And here it is coming up. My last stitch, and here's the yarn over I did on the previous row. So I will go ahead and just knit into that yarn over. It now becomes a stitch and creates that loop at the edge. So just to recap, to make the yarn over at the beginning of the row, all you've got to do is to bring your needle under the working yarn and to go ahead and knit into the first stitch. Okay, so if you are a picker rather than a thrower, you're actually going to do the same thing. You're going to bring your needle under the working yarn, then come ahead into the stitch and knit the first stitch. So picker or thrower, it's the same thing. You just make sure to bring your right hand needle under the working yarn before you make the first stitch. That way you'll create yarn over at the beginning of the row. So thank you for watching this video. If it has been useful to you and you've enjoyed it, would you please go ahead and tap the like button? And also make sure to subscribe to the knitting class for more upcoming videos. Thank you and bye.